Hey, check this out right here. Health is wealth. Man, y'all gotta start taking care of yourself, bro. Y'all gotta start taking care of yourself, bro. Start eating healthy. Start working out. Start doing things to better your life, man. Especially in this generation, you know, it's a lot of people that like to just drink, party, smoke all day long, every weekend. A lot of those people from my hometown, I see them and I be like, like you look dead. Like you don't have no glow to you. You don't have no life for it. Like you don't look pure at all. Like you don't look like you've been. They look like zombies. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in this world too that's addicted to the things that's harming their body, that's causing illnesses. And a lot of people don't get it till it's too late. Take care of yourself.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one. Man, listen, y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I mean? Because we big blessed, nothing less. So y'all already know we coming with our best, man. It's Friday, the weekend is approaching, man. So, let's keep on working, man. Let's keep on grinding. Let's keep on enduring in this truth. You know what I mean? But real quick though, man, I wanted y'all to see that clip, posted by Official B3 Clips. Shout out to Official B for dropping them gems in that clip, man. Dropping them gems on his TikTok, man. Go follow him ASAP, because he's telling the truth 100%, man. And health, is definitely wealth. A lot of people don't see it that way until something bad happens when it comes to their health. And then they realize like, yo, I should have took care of myself. I should have did better. I should have ate better. I shouldn't have took my life for granted. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, bro? Now they leaving this planet. So you don't want that to be you, man. And if you don't, then listen, bro, it's time to get in gear. Get your butt in gear and just start making better decisions, because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Making better life decisions that, will help you in the long run. A lot of times, man, listen, bro, we don't make the best decision and they end up setting us back, or end up putting us in a situation that could have been prevented, so when you realize that, listen, you know what, every decision that I make counts for something. That goes over a lot of people's head. Like, bro, like every decision that you make in your life count for something. And it's like I always say, it's either gonna help you or it's gonna hinder you. We realize that on this journey. Like, yo, if I watch this porn, if I watch this clip, is it gonna help me or is it gonna hinder me? And 9 times out of 10 out of 10, always it hinders us. Every time we do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know why we keep going back to it, why we keep testing the waters, but we always regret it, in the end, man. So, at the end of the day, man, it just come down to you making the right decision that's going to help you and make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Not just on this journey, but with everything that you do, everything that you consume, But a lot of people don't pay attention, man. They want to be out in this world and just do all of the things that this world have to offer, not knowing that it's really killing you, bro. And the sad part is that, we doing this willingly. We willingly killing ourselves with things that we put in our body, that's making you addicted, bro. They purposely putting things in the food that triggers dopamine on the labels, names of things that you can't even pronounce, and you just gonna automatically assume that it's safe. You can't even pronounce it. You don't know what half these things are, and you just gonna keep consuming. It's just time it's time to wake up, man, because we losing too many people behind these things, and they getting younger and younger and younger, bro. And it's just like a lot of people, man, like, they so concerned about chasing money and just working and, all of that stuff. But listen, bro, when it comes to your health, man, if your health ain't right, you're not gonna be able to do none of that. And if anything, bro, it's gonna cost you, because if it's a problem that happens to you so severe that you have no choice but to get medical attention, listen, bro, it's gonna cost you bread. It's gonna cost you bread. I hope you got insurance or something, because a lot of y'all really playing with y'all life, running around here not having no type of health insurance. That's a dangerous game. That's reckless. That's reckless and irresponsible, bro. I'm not judging somebody that have Medicaid or whatever, the government insurance, any insurance, your parents' insurance. A lot of times, bro, like if you going to school and stuff like that, you could still be on your parents' insurance. But if you know that you don't have no health insurance and you walking around being reckless with your life, reckless with your health, listen, bro, you bogus as hell, because you see the climate. You see what's going on out here. You see people getting sick. You got family out here that's getting sick. All types of new pandemics and all of this stuff unfolding. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff going on, man. Mugs getting younger and younger with cancer, having heart attacks, strokes, all types of stuff. And you mean to tell me that you just running around reckless, still doing crazy stuff, still out there in them streets, still eating all types of things, and you just ain't covered by nothing, not covered by the Most High, not covered by insurance, not covered by anything, not covered by the Spirit. But when you fall, you want people to hear it. You want people to have sympathy for you. You want people to come through when you didn't choose to come through for yourself, man. When you didn't choose to come through for your health. Because once the health is gone, there's nothing you can do. You can't work. You know what I mean? You can't grind. You can't do nothing with your time. All you're going to do is feel the pain of whatever it is that you're going through, bro. That's all you can do, man. Reason why the scripture tells us to come up out of Babylon. Come up out of her, my people, or take on her plagues. It's a lot of people that's taking on this Babylonian system plagues because they want to keep eating all of the fast food. They want to keep vaping. They want to keep smoking the cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep fapping. You know what I mean? They want to just keep on indulging, running these streets, joining these gangs. They want to keep doing all of this stuff that's out here, that's going on in Babylon. They want to keep jumping in these women. And then guess what, bro? When they getting hit with stuff with diseases they can't get rid of, when they getting hit with health problems that's at a stage 4, you know what I'm saying? When they get hit in them streets with some of that heat, then guess what, bro? They end up underneath. So it's just like, man, hey, it's a lot of people taking on the plagues of Babylon, man. They not waking up. They not spiritually waking up. They not mentally waking up. They not physically waking up. They in the worst shape of their life. Look around, bro. Look around, bro. You gonna see more people that's out of shape than you see people in shape. You're going to see more people indulging than you see more people with control of their flesh. That's why we here, bro. That's why we in this word. Because we know that we need to tame this MF. We need to tame this MF. You don't tame this flesh, listen, bro, the flesh is going to be a mess. It's going to be taming you. It's going to be telling you to shut up. Shut up. I'm smoking. Shut up. I'm drinking. Shut up. I'm fapping. Shut up. I'm eating. Shut up. I'm jealous. Shut up. I'm sleeping in. You know what I mean? Shut up. I'm on social media. I'm watching TV. Shut up. I ain't going to no gym. Shut up. That's how your flesh gonna treat you. It's gonna treat you like a little bitch. And when you see people that's overweight, bro, they flesh treating them like a little bitch. You know, when you see so many people that's indulging in the things out here, bro, they flesh treat them like a bitch, telling them what to do. So they not being guided by the spirit, bro. That's why it's important for us to get into this word. That's why it's important for us to come up out of sin. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in sin, then guess what? The adversary win, and they gonna be controlling you. And to your demise, to your destruction, they gonna lead you right off them train tracks. Because the flesh will never get enough. Them demons will never get enough. They don't stop until you done. They don't stop until they have you in the hellfire with them. So it's just like, bro, like, man, now is the time to take control of your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time to take control of your health and start turning things around. Because all of this stuff out here that you indulging in was put out here to keep you down. It was put out here purposely to keep you down, bro. Keep you in sin, keep you in comfortability, keep you in lust, keep you unhealthy. Because guess what, bro? The more unhealthy you are, listen, all you do is feed the matrix. You're doing exactly what they want. Because they want you on medications. They want you in them hospitals. They want you consuming all of these things, spending all your money, and ultimately they want you dead. You know why? Because everything that you have, everything that you probably been saving up, all of that stuff gonna go right back into the system. It never left the system. So whatever life insurance, whatever you thought you had saved up, whatever was in your 401k, whatever was in your bank account, go right back into the system. Especially if you didn't, sign for it to go to somebody. And even then they take their cut from that. So it's just like, bro, like, man, we got to come up out of Babylon, man. We got to come up out of Babylon and not be influenced by these things that's trying to keep you down. Because that's why it's all up on your timeline when you seeing all of these mukbangs. That's why it's all up on your timeline when you seeing all of these naked women. That's why you seeing all up on your timeline when you seeing people doing nothing but sinning, idolizing other people. Because they don't want you to pay attention to you. They don't want you to pay attention to you. They don't want you to pay attention to your health. They want you to pay attention to somebody else. How do you distract somebody? You put somebody on this side while you looking over there, they doing stuff behind your back over here. You know what I mean? It's the old look at this, look at that move. They've been doing it for years, bro. They've been doing it since ancient Rome when they gave them the games and the Colosseums and stuff to keep people entertained. While they come up with more demonic, more controlling, more wickedness, to keep you down to where you will never get up. And that's the ultimate plan that they have for you. And guess what? While you doing all that, they gonna put their hands up. Like, look, I ain't make them do it. They chose to do that. They picked that up. They chose to live like that. So that's gonna all come down to the decisions that you chose to make. All right? And that's my word, man. My name's Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man.